All right. Imagine this.
Okay.
Google is basically like forced to pay you
Uh-huh.
every 60 seconds.
Really?
That's what this 500 Google Payday thing is all about, apparently. And their sales page, got to hand it to them.
Yeah,
It's a
yeah.
marketing masterpiece.
I bet.
So today,
All right.
we're going to, break it down.
Yeah.
Fact from fiction.
Sounds good.
All that.
All right.
Is this the real deal or just
Yeah.
like another internet mirage,
Right. Right.
So they promise
Okay.
no tech skills needed, no monthly fees, gone. Work from anywhere, quit your job.
Nice.
All thanks to Google and AI.
Wow.
And it's all like a done-for-you system.
Really?
Just copy and paste, see the results. What do you think?
Well, right off the bat,
Yeah.
the sheer number of promises, that's a red flag for me.
I see.
Any system claiming to solve all your problems
Right.
with a few clicks, got to be cautious.
Makes sense.
And this whole exploiting Google thing?
Yeah.
But what does that even mean?
I know, right?
Is it ethical?
Any downsides?
Exactly. And have you seen the countdown timers?
Oh, I bet.
Everywhere. Like a ticking time bomb.
So they're using that classic scarcity tactic, trying to create that urgency,
Oh, yeah.
fear of missing out,
FOMO. Yeah.
Classic psychological trick.
It's effective, though.
Oh, definitely.
Makes people act without thinking.
Exactly.
And then, of course, the proof. Photos of them living it up.
Right.
Screenshots of bank accounts bursting with cash. Testimonials, verified users rolling in dough.
Testimonials can be persuasive, but easy to fake,
Right.
Got to take those with a grain of salt.
For sure. And the bonuses.
Oh, there's always.
Mountains of them. Done-for-you setup, weekly Q&As, a quick start guide.
Wow.
And wait for it.
What?
10 secret money-making bonuses.
It's like they're throwing everything and hoping something sticks.
Totally. So cut through the fluff.
Mm-hmm.
What are we left with?
Good question.
A system that promises $500 paydays.
Okay.
Through Google and AI somehow.
Uh-huh.
But how specifically?
Yeah. That's where it gets murky.
Right. It's all trust us, it works.
Instead of concrete details, they focus on the emotions.
Totally.
Desire for wealth, freedom, ease.
It's a dream,
Yeah.
but is it a realistic path?
That's what we need to figure out.
I know. I'm trying not to be cynical, but
Yeah.
what if this is legit? Wouldn't we kick ourselves?
It's possible.
But extraordinary claims, extraordinary evidence, right?
Exactly.
So time to dig deeper, see if it stands up to scrutiny.
Absolutely. Let's put those thinking caps on.
And examine who's behind it, their track record, all that.
Okay. Sounds good.
So the masterminds behind 500 Google Payday are this duo, Glenn and Vanessa.
Okay.
They're all over the landing page, all smiles, welcoming you to this exclusive invitation.
Ah, the exclusive invitation.
Yeah.
Another tactic.
What do you mean?
Makes you feel special, like you're in on a secret. Even if anyone can click their ad.
Right.
Creating that scarcity, urgency,
Time to hold us.
even though it's not that exclusive.
It's all psychological, isn't it?
Completely.
And they're really emphasizing how this info is like top secret.
Oh, really?
Don't share with anyone.
Interesting.
Almost building a sense of community or maybe even paranoia, like you're in this elite group.
Right, creating a narrative.
Exactly.
The self-made gurus with a hidden system.
When they're sharing it with a select few.
Appealing to our desire for exclusivity.
And belonging.
Exactly.
And they don't just tell us, they show us proof.
Oh, okay.
Pictures of them in this like fancy Miami office.
Hey, huh.
Palm trees, ocean views.
Nice.
The whole We Made It vibe.
Trying to transfer those associations.
Onto the product.
Exactly.
Make it seem more believable. And then, of course, the screenshots. Their earnings. Thousands of dollars per day.
Oh, the earnings claims.
All thanks to the system.
Right. Always tricky.
How so?
Maybe they're making that much,
Yeah.
but we can't verify it.
True.
And there's always that little disclaimer.
Yeah, the one that says,
Results not typical, no guarantee.
right, like dangling the
It's
carrot,
wealth.
but also saying, don't blame us if you fail,
Covering themselves legally.
while still appealing to our desires.
Exactly, playing both sides.
So smart.
Very effective.
Okay, then we get the verified user testimonials.
Yes.
Desmond says he's making $1,500 a day,
Testimonials.
thanks to 500 Google Payday, obviously.
Powerful, but
Yeah.
highly curated,
Unique,
They pick the best outcomes.
of course.
May not represent the average person.
So we're only seeing the highlights,
Exactly.
not the behind-the-scenes struggles.
Right. Gotta look beyond the surface.
Ask the critical questions.
Like, Who are these verified users?
Yeah.
What were they doing before this program?
I see your point.
Details the sales page leaves out.
Conveniently.
Very convenient.
And then the bonuses.
Gotta love the bonuses.
It's overwhelming, done-for-you setup, weekly Q&As, a quick start guide,
Okay,
and 10 extra secret money-making bonuses.
The sheer volume of it,
Yeah.
it's distracting.
From what?
Asking about the core product.
Ah, I see.
Creating an illusion of value.
Even if they're generic ebooks or recycled content,
possibly.
it's like they're saying,
What?
even if the system doesn't work, you still get all this other stuff.
Right.
But the question is,
Yeah.
do we need all that?
Good question.
And more importantly, what about the system?
Yeah, how does it actually work?
That's the million-dollar question, isn't it?
It is.
They dance around the specific,
How so?
how it actually generates income.
Right.
They use buzzwords, AI, Google.
Oh, no detail.
It's all very,
Yeah.
trust us, it works.
And that's where
Yeah.
a lack of transparency, that's a red flag.
For sure.
Legitimate businesses
Yes.
upfront about their methods.
Right.
This vagueness makes me wonder
About
if they're hiding something
to avoid scrutiny, maybe.
or to make it seem more complex than it is.
That's a good point.
And they're very specific about what it's not.
Yeah.
No launch jacking, no e-commerce, no content creation.
No product creation, no hard work, no outsourcing,
Right, like a fantasy world
where money just appears.
without any effort.
The ultimate dream.
Yeah. Is it realistic?
Even with AI and automation.
Most businesses require some effort.
Strategy, management.
Exactly. And let's not forget
There you go.
the ethical side of exploiting Google.
Right. We haven't talked about that much.
What are the downsides of that?
Exactly.
Well, Google changes all the time.
Their algorithms, policies,
A system exploiting loopholes.
could become obsolete overnight.
Very easily.
So not sustainable.
Not really.
Exploiting a platform millions rely on.
For information services.
It's questionable.
So, bottom line, legitimate opportunity or scam.
Tough to say without more info. Based on the sales page.
Yeah,
Enough red flags to be cautious.
I see.
Lack of transparency, emotional appeals,
The claims of effortless wealth.
all pointing to a system that might not deliver.
So what should someone do if they're considering this?
Good question.
Before investing,
Research. Thorough research.
Okay.
Look beyond the marketing.
Right.
Find unbiased reviews.
From reputable sources.
Exactly.
And remember, the testimonials on the page
They're carefully chosen.
to show only the best outcomes.
Of course.
What else?
Consider your own skills.
Okay.
Resources, risk tolerance. Are you comfortable with the uncertainty?
Good point.
Do you have the time, the energy?
Even if it's more work than they say.
Exactly.
And most importantly, don't let easy money cloud your judgment.
Very important.
Building a business takes time, effort,
Willingness to learn.
adapt,
There's no magic bullet.
no matter what they say.
Well said.
It's about being informed.
Discerning.
Don't be afraid to ask questions.
Challenge assumptions.
Dig deeper.
If we're committing.
Speaking of digging deeper,
Yeah.
they actually compare their system to other models.
Like what?
Emphasize what it's not.
Okay.
No launch jacking, no e-commerce,
No content creation.
no product creation, no hard work.
No outsourcing.
Like they're saying,
What?
this is different.
Uh-huh.
This is easy.
Interesting.
But is that realistic?
Good question.
Even the most automated systems.
They require some management.
Monitoring, adjustments.
The interaction.
So are they misleading people?
Maybe.
Or do they actually believe this?
It's possible they're caught up in their own hype.
Believing they found a loophole.
But regardless.
We need to be skeptical. Okay, then there's the timeline they present.
Oh, yeah.
Activate the system in 30 seconds.
Wow. That's fast.
Let it run in the background.
Making money while you sleep.
Literally.
This emphasis on speed, on ease,
Yeah.
it's a hallmark of get-rich-quick schemes.
Makes sense.
They want you to believe
What?
that success is just a few clicks away.
Bypass the hard work.
But dedication.
And they claim current members are seeing
Oh,
their
okay.
first payday within days.
So fast.
All about that instant gratification.
Playing on our impatience.
Our desire for quick results.
But sustainable businesses take time.
It's about creating value,
Building an audience.
establishing trust.
Exactly. And that doesn't happen overnight.
Then, just when you think they're done,
They
hit
drop.
you with another earnings screenshot.
Oh, those screenshots again.
Gotta love them.
Important to remember,
Yeah.
they can be manipulated. don't show the whole picture.
I see.
They could be cherry-picking data,
Highlighting the good months?
ignoring the bad ones.
Of course. And then
Yep.
the disclaimer pops up again.
The trusty disclaimer.
Results not typical, no guarantee.
Classic.
Have their cake and eat it too.
Exactly.
Flaunt their wealth to entice you.
But protect themselves from liability.
Okay, what about their dream team?
The dream team.
They introduce themselves, Glenn and Vanessa,
Right.
and a team of unnamed individuals
Unnamed.
working behind the scenes.
Trying to create that image.
Yeah.
A bigger, more sophisticated operation.
Like they have a whole team of pros.
Exactly. Building credibility.
Trustworthiness.
Essential when asking for money.
And they mention Miami again.
Miami again.
Almost like a badge of honor.
Interesting. Leveraging the glamour
The prestige.
to boost their credibility.
It's subtle, but effective.
Very effective.
Like they're saying, want the Miami lifestyle. Use our system.
But location doesn't guarantee success.
True, Miami has its share of scams too.
Plenty of them.
So to ease our worries,
Mm-hmm.
a money-back guarantee.
The guarantee?
100%. Risk-free for 180 days.
Sounds good.
But
So,
there's a but.
they mention to get a refund,
Yeah.
you need clear-cut evidence
Of what?
that you followed their instructions
Interesting.
and that they couldn't solve your problems.
Shifting the burden of proof.
On to the buyer.
Exactly.
You have to jump through hoops.
To prove you deserve a refund.
Makes you wonder
Right.
how many people actually get their money back.
Right. It might be easier to just move on.
Okay. Then there's the price.
The price.
Only $17
That's it.
for all this incredible value.
What's the total value, they say?
Over $21,000.
This is classic value stacking.
What's that?
Inflate the perceived value.
Buy.
Listing tons of bonuses, add-ons.
So you feel like you're getting a steal.
Exactly. But the real
The
value
things in the core product.
and its ability to
That's
deliver.
the bonuses, which you might not even use.
So that $21,000 figure
Probably made up.
to create urgency, scarcity.
Exactly.
And then, just when you think they're done, it hit you with another time-sensitive offer.
Oh, what now?
Don't act now. It's $47 per month.
Interesting.
Like you're getting a special deal.
But it raises questions their pricing model.
How so?
Why a monthly auction at all?
If it's so effective.
Seems counterintuitive.
And they play up the early adopter angle.
Meaning,
You'll be among the first to profit,
appealing to our desire to be ahead.
to be part of something new.
But in online business,
Being first doesn't guarantee success.
often means you're the guinea pig.
Testing a system with no guarantee,
So it's a gamble.
with potential rewards, but also risks.
Exactly. And that's where critical thinking comes in.
Weighing the rewards against the risks.
Making sure it aligns with your goals,
Your risk tolerance.
your understanding of online business.
And finally, they wrap up with a FAQ section,
Okay.
addressing common questions, concerns,
FAQs can be helpful, but it's still part of the sales pitch.
designed to persuade.
But to be objective.
It's like a curated version
Of the questions they want you to see,
addressing the common objections.
but in a way that makes them look good.
Not necessarily balanced or objective.
Right.
So, overall, what are your thoughts? This sales pitch, legitimate or just another scheme?
It's tough to say for sure.
Right. Like they're good at marketing.
Oh, they've mastered it.
The narrative, the scarcity, the bonuses.
It's all there.
But there's that lack of transparency.
About the system itself.
What it actually is.
Exactly. They tell you what it's not.
But not what it is.
It's a clever strategy.
Very persuasive.
And they're playing on our emotions.
Totally. The desire for easy money.
Bypassing our critical thinking,
It's easy to get caught up in it.
especially when it seems so simple.
Like a solution to all our problems.
Financial freedom without the work.
Right. Who wouldn't want that
But that's when we need to be careful.
when it sounds too good to be true?
Exactly. And understanding AI helps.
AI. How so?
It's a powerful tool, but
Yeah.
not a magic bullet.
For instant riches.
Right. Legitimate businesses use AI
Oh.
to automate, analyze data, personalize marketing,
But they're still putting in the work.
building strategies, adapting.
So it's not just set it and forget it.
Nope. It's about enhancing existing models.
Not replacing them entirely.
And that's where 500 Google Payday falls short.
In what way?
Making promises about AI, Google,
But no concrete details.
how it actually works.
And they specifically say no work.
No content, no product, no effort.
Just passive income rolling in.
Does that align with reality?
Not really. Most businesses need management.
Even automated ones.
Monitoring, adjustments, customer interaction.
And the ethical side, exploiting Google.
Right, we talked about that a bit.
What are the risks?
Exactly.
Google updates, constant.
Algorithms, policies.
A system relying on loopholes.
Could break overnight.
And ethically manipulating a platform.
That millions rely on.
It's a gray area.
So what's the verdict?
Hard to say definitively.
Without knowing more.
But based on what we see...
Enough red flags for caution?
Lack of transparency, emotional appeals.
Exaggerated claims?
It might not live up to the hype.
So what advice would you give?
To someone considering this.
Yeah, before they invest.
Do your research beyond the marketing.
Find unbiased reviews.
Talk to people who've used it.
Get the real story.
Positive and negative.
Remember, those testimonials
Carefully chosen.
to show the best case.
And consider yourself.
What do you mean?
Your skills, resources, risk tolerance.
Can you handle the uncertainty?
You have the time, the energy.
Because it might be more work than they claim.
Exactly, and don't be blinded by easy money.
Building a real business takes work.
Time, effort, adaptation.
No magic bullets.
No matter what they say.
It's about being informed,
Skeptical, critical.
asking questions, challenging assumptions.
Doing your due diligence.
Well said. So that wraps up our deep dive.
Into the world of 500 Google Payday.
Hopefully you found it helpful.
Remember, stay skeptical. Keep learning.
And as always, thanks for joining us on the deep dive.
We'll see you next time.